Okay, let's talk about vision boards. So, what on earth is a vision board? These are also known as mood boards, action boards, journey boards. It can be a physical or a digital board, and it is covered in pictures, words, and phrases that represent the life that you want to live over the next year. It's intended to inspire, motivate, and push you towards your goals and aspirations. They can look like random brain dumps or carefully mapped out projects in sections so that the specific goals are clear. Neuroscientist Dr. Tara Swart explains looking at images on a vision board primes the brain to grasp opportunities that may otherwise go unnoticed. That's because the brain has a process called value tagging, which imprints important things onto your subconscious and filters out unnecessary information. According to Swart, a vision board is far more effective than a to-do list because our brain attaches higher value to images than to written words. There are three key aspects to vision boards. Number one is visualization. The brain sees little difference between something that actually happens and a strongly imagined vision of it. The act of creating and revisiting your board tricks your brain into thinking that the images are real. So, for example, by visualizing that you're a published author, not just that you want to write a book, you're more likely to actually make that leap in real life. Number two is repetition. Swart points out that new and unexpected experiences or images provoke a stress response in the brain, triggering the release of cortisol and adrenaline. If you repeatedly look at images relating to your goals, your brain becomes used to them and accepts them more comfortably. You are then more likely to take action to see those goals through. Number three is positivity. Simply going through the process step by step in order to produce the board, which involves journaling, meditation, writing, and creating, provides a positive emotional space that energizes the brain. So, how do you make one? It's really up to you how you do this, and it depends on the amount of time and resources that you have available. However you do it, I recommend having categories for your vision board and tackling each separately. These are the categories that I've used for mine, just as a suggestion. I've used health, business, style, fitness, self-care, and words of inspiration. So, for example, on my 2023 health board, I've included images and phrases relating to nutrition, beautiful home-cooked meals, and mocktails. For style, I've included images of outfits and hair that I want to emulate. There are no rules with regards to categories. Pick what you want to focus on. Maybe you want to change up a room in your house. Maybe you want to focus on your relationship and you want to create a board that reflects that with dates and fun activities to do together. You can get a stack of magazines, a glue stick, and some scissors and sit down one evening with a glass of wine. Or you could also get onto Pinterest and create digital boards searching for things that you want to include. The more that you search and pin items, the more tailored your main feed will be, and you'll be exposed to more ideas in each category. I use Pinterest, I find it really helpful. So what do you do with your vision board? So there are ways that you can boost the activity of creating the board. Once you've done it, if you look at your board right before you fall asleep every night, the images will be imprinted even further. As your brain transitions from wakefulness to sleep, which is called hypnagogia, lucid thoughts, dreaming, and creativity occur. The brain is very impressionable as it drifts into sleep. And so if you focus your attention on something during that period, particularly on something new, those images are more likely to feature in your dreams and thoughts. This is known as the Tetris effect, which is named after the 1980s video game. Once the images have been embedded in your psyche, Swart says, they act as a visual directory and your brain will start to filter out data that is not relevant to them. As with any intentional work, whether it's journaling or vision boarding, you need to try to tap into how you're feeling as you're making or writing it. So, for example, if you add to your vision board a new apartment or a job that you want to get, think about how you feel when you look at the image. Imagine how you feel walking into that new apartment or getting that new job. So off you go, create your vision board for 2023 and get ready because we're going to use it in a few days' time.